Yay, where's my arrow?
11 with Jenna. 11 with Jenna. 11 with Jenna. 11 who you gonna call right now? 11 with Jenna. With Jenna. 11 with Jenna right now. 11 with Jenna. With Jenna. It's 11 who you gonna call right now?
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. My name is Jenna. This is 11 with Jenna. I am here 7 days, 7 nights, 14 times a week. That's right, 11 Eastern time. And I'm just turning off my turn off all alarms. Check the privacy. Gotta get there. Let me get there. Ooh, let me get over here. Over here to me. So, you know those tests that you're not supposed to do online? You know, those, what are you going to do in 5 years? And what animal do you look like? And all that stuff. Edit privacy. Public. It's public. It's public. Now you can share it with all your friends. It's very strange lighting today. Hello, Patty. Hello, Julie. Hello, Rich. Jenna. That's who I am. Jenna Mammina. And good morning. So I just decided to do a couple of them. And I never share them, but I think they're funny. So today's was, did I take a photograph of it? Oh, first of all, I look like Megan Fox. And I kind of wonder if that's pre-surgery or post for her. Second, Rihanna, which I don't see at all, but this one photo, it was kind of funny. And the other one was, I look like Dwayne Johnson. Jenna, you look like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Yeah, that was good. And the other thing was, oh, the 9 truths about Jenna. Beautiful inside and out, has irresistible charm, spreads good vibes, fights for what's right, tells it like it is, stays away from drama, will call you out, always helpful, and always has a smile. I'll give up my stuff for that. And then the other thing was, the next 4 years, I'm going to move abroad. I'll have a better salary, new friends, but I'm going to take my old friends with me, and success. Kind of fun. Okay, so with the privacy, now that you all know all about me, I look like Megan Fox, Rihanna, and The Rock. I kind of like that. Good morning. Patty Loman. How's Cashew? Is Cashew awake? Lillian, see that dark arch back there? Curtains closed. I opened the curtain. She was like, I went, all right. Closed the curtains, covered her up. She's all, hey, Julie, I loved last night. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's, to be vulnerable and to be honest, and you're a really beautiful writer. Just beautiful. Lee Cooper. Hello, Lee Cooper. Whenever I see Lee, I go. I liked that post, but yes, that's my friend Ray Dunn. Ray Dunn is an artist. I know her out of the Bay Area when she was a server at a restaurant that I used to perform at. Joni. Hi, Joni. And it's cool to see her success. If you're a, what is it? Not Target. What's that Holmes show? That's what you're all about, is the... No, you send me really funny posts. I love what you send me most of the time. She's at Home Goods and TJ Maxx. Oh, it does every time. Well, because you send me fun stuff and I see your name and I go, Lee Cooper. I totally smile. But you've been very supportive to you're my Venmo right now. Thank you. I bought eggs. I just was trying to get a lower, what is it, internet thing. Comcast has me. What can I say? Cashew is still snoring. So cute, you guys. Cashew. Okay, I'm thinking this Thursday night that animal night could happen. You know, our four-leggeds. I will. Actually, my friend, I don't really like to eat eggs after my last traumatic experience when I opened an egg. Oh, the horror. I haven't quite gotten around to actually eating an egg, but I might put it in something. So this Thursday, Zoom with your animals. Julie, I know you have a kitty cat. Cashew. So Rich, so Thursday night. I know it seems like it needs to be a Corona Roki Thursday, but I really I want to get the animals on. So if you know anyone that has an animal, Lynette Baber has like how many cats? 6, 7, 9, 12. I like get stuffed up thinking about it. Nicholas, if you're still here, Foxy Lady, come on the show with your animals. Thursday, it's about the four-leggeds, or if it's a two-legged. Come on. So let's do some breathing. I wrote out how to describe a particular breath. Hold on, where did I put it? Okay. Let me see if I wrote out what I want. It's really good for the thyroid. It's great. It's just part of your meditation is great. And I'm trying to be all technological. Okay. Starting with the breath. All starts with the breath. It starts with the breath and then it starts with movement. Breath, movement, what you put in your body. So we breathe, we move, we eat, we drink, and from there, keep your mouth closed. Then you constrict your throat to the point that your breathing makes like a Darth Vader sound. You know what I'm doing? So keeping your mouth closed. Some people are going to breathe like this. Lifting your shoulders when you breathe doesn't help. You breathe into your belly. You breathe into your torso. You breathe, it's to ground. So your diaphragm. Breathe into your diaphragm, into your belly. Can't really see it. This is my belly. But when I breathe, I have to stand on my tiptoes. When I breathe, my belly goes out, right? Most people, when they say, take your deepest breath, like take your deepest breath right now. Just notice, take your deepest breath. People go, see, when you do that, you're constricting everything. Okay. So let's roll our shoulders. I can't see what you're saying right now because my text is on top. So I'm just rolling. Probably, maybe crunchy, maybe not. I am. Snap, crackle, pop. And then roll them forward. This is not what you want to look like when you take your deepest breath. So, breathing into the diaphragm before we start the Ujjayi. Just breathe. Fill it up into your belly. It's hard for me not to Ujjayi breathe because it's just what I do. Darth Vader breath. So again, keep your mouth closed, constrict your throat, to the point that your breathing makes a rushing noise. I'm so surprised, but it's controlled. Control your breath with your diaphragm and do it for 4. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Some of the benefits of this breathing, it's that people call it different things like ocean breathing, snake breathing, snoring breathing. It's okay, there's another way of, that's about, I'm just reading. It's great for balancing. It can actually help with your concentration. It can calm you down. But if you have thyroid, because you're constricting right here, it actually tonifies your thyroid. So when you're a little sleepy, you're at a movie theater, might freak people out, even though I haven't been to a movie theater, but they're going to go, some lady over there sleeping with her eyes open. It's great for depression. Indicated that symptoms significantly decline for people who have major depressive disorder when participating in the yoga program, including coherent breathing. Okay, so here. A small study involved training people who have hypothyroidism in yoga breathing exercises. The results showed a beneficial effect on the pulmonary functions. So not only is it tonifying the actual gland, it's tonifying the heart, which kind of makes sense. Although there is no clinical research to support the claim, many yoga practitioners believe that practicing yoga focused on Ujjayi breathing can balance the entire endocrine system, thus benefiting people with thyroid conditions. So, is anybody still here? That's just a little something for you to, that's your takeaway for the day, is Ujjayi breathing. Let's do 2 more. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. So it's a good thing to incorporate into your practice. Not necessary, but can be beneficial. So just a couple things today. Let's start with just rolling our wrists, because everyone's doing this. Rolling. So inhale. At your inhale, you don't have to hold it. You don't have to do, just inhale and exhale, but incorporate the Ujjayi breath. One more circle. Exhale. Hands together. Notice the thumb in front and elbows together if you can. If you want to put your hands up higher, a little easier than down below. And just roll your wrists. Good morning, April Bruce. And reverse. And one more time, roll. And reverse. Open up your hands. Reclasp them with the other thumb in front. And it'll be weird. Whoa, this is weird. I guess I better put that tequila bottle away. It's still sitting there. Like, there's my tea, there's the tequila. Okay. And I'm doing my Ujjayi breath. But my sunscreen is right next to it too. So we're all set. Okay, inhale, release your hands and inhale up. Look up at your hands into prayer and bring them down. This is sort of a sitting sun salutation. Inhale. Hands together, bring them down to prayer. Inhale. And I exhale on the way down. One more. Inhale. And release. Rubbing the hands together, creating a little heat. What is the temperature? What is the temperature?
It's 19 degrees outside.
19. Not 90, 19. Creating some warmth here. And then taking the palms onto your eyes. Continuing with the Ujjayi breath if you can. And then just massage the forehead and your temple. Nice. I'm going to lower this. You can see me, right? I'm still here. And then take your hands. Woo, remember this? Up in the air, Junior Birdsman. Roy Rodriguez. Oh my goodness. Hello, 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 hello. Wow, I've known Roy since we were in kindergarten. Hi, Roy. You're 12? Wow, okay. So your fingers scroll down. What am I trying to do for you? Just bring them down and pull. And as you're pulling, you're going to kind of do a little flip, and roll. And then just massage down the sides of your cheeks, releasing that muscle that maybe you might be a little tight somewhere. And at the same time, and then just rolling down onto the scalings on your throat. At the same time, the tongue released from the roof of your mouth. Got it? I'm a big circulation gal. Right arm rubbing up on the left. Just kind of just move it around a little bit. High, down. And put your feet on the ground, knees together, and lift up your heels. We don't do enough of these movements. If you're sitting, watching Netflix, just do some movement. Practice the Ujjayi breathing. And again, I'm a big wrist girl. Okay, left leg, left foot. Take it over your right knee. So you're making a figure 4. And then just move forward, any amount. 12 degrees. And while you're there, while your foot is there, if you don't have a shoe on, or if you do, remove it. And just the same thing we do with our wrists. Put your hand on your foot and just move it the one way, either clockwise or counterclockwise, and then reverse. And then if you can lift your right foot up, pointing it so you're on tiptoes, just to get that stretch, and lean forward. And you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Lean forward, just feel that pull. And just one last thing since we're here. Right arm onto your left knee and just do a twist in your chair. Any amount. You can go a little further. And move forward and get that extra twist. Remember your shoulders. And release. And let's do the other side. Left foot on the ground, right foot over the left knee. Move forward. Just a little bit back. Remove the shoe. If you can get your fingers inside the toes, even more. My name is Jenna. This is 11:11 with Jenna. I do need that thing. My logo right there, right? I read a really nice poem. I think I'll read it next week if I can remember. I mean, I'll remember at some point. Because I will have those of you that are good at reminding. Are you rolling your feet? Roll your feet and then roll forward. Hello. Release. Lift up the toe and roll forward. Good morning. Good morning. I don't know who all of you are, but if this is your first time here on 11:11 with Jenna, we'll do a little bit of yoga on Mondays now. And then we're going to take the left hand over onto the right and twist. Twist. Twist like you just don't care. Twist a little bit further. You can do it. Really great for the digestion. Twisting, awesome for the digestion. And then just put your hands on your knees and we're just going to do a circle. Good morning, AJ. Hello, hello, hello. I love your baby picture. Cute, cute baby. I have a squeak in my chair. Squeak. I know you guys hear it. Squeak. And then roll to the other side. And check it out. Ready? Now we can dance.
11:11 with Jenna. 11:11 with Jenna.
That was a fleeting moment of 11:11 with Jenna. How do you feel? A little bit more? Oh, let's do one more. Okay. We can do it with knees instead. Right hand, left knee. Left hand, right knee. And just tap. But bring the hand back up. You could do a John Travolta thing if you wanted to. But switching knees. Loose, yeah? Just do that. You could do this. If you're sitting in bed this whole time, you could do all of these things. We could do a show from bed. We've done those in the past. It's been a while. Good. Tapping. This is a brain gym exercise. Hi, Michael Keel. So this is one of those exercises that brain gym people suggest before you take an exam or before you go on stage or before you go on 11:11, before you get in the car, just to tune up. I do 50, but we don't have to do 50. Okay, roll your shoulders again. Take a check. How do you feel? Where's your tongue? Is it on top of the roof of your mouth? Take a sip. I have hot water. What are you guys drinking? Howdy, Michael Keel. And you can actually, there's a couple of, if you're lying down and doing the knee, hand to knee, you can do the dying bug coffee. Just got a coffee. Anybody else? Do you have any supplements to take? Warm chicken broth. Yeah, brother. Nice. Yeah. And there's Mary. She just started. It brightens things up. You know, we could get into doing different pranayama, but just that basic Ujjayi breath is something that I think can be quite powerful with people. Gina Powders, good morning. Pounders, I know that. That there, and I did the privacy, but I'm going to edit my post, and it goes right there. So that's a little bit of chair yoga that I just wanted to work on the breath, because I could teach a weekend on breath. I could sit here and talk breath all the time, but you got to do a little movement. It's more fun. Anyway, water, stopping at Mickey D's for OJ. Nice. Hi, Gina. What are you drinking? You have anything warm in your hands? I'm also big on, you know, especially more brain gym for Jenna, please. Especially, I like to do yoga late at night. I actually taught a class, a midnight yoga class. At first, people were like, midnight, that's crazy. There were people there like, this is when I want to do. Because if you start early in the morning, more power to you. My body's just not loose yet. But if I go throughout my day, I'm not saying do yoga at midnight, but it's a great way to relax. That's another thing we could do. We could talk about certain poses that are good or asanas that are good. Popsicle that are good for relaxation and promote sleeping. I am not a doctor. I'm a healer. I'm a nutritionist, and I've studied this most of my life. So there's my disclaimer right there. Yeah. What else is going on? Anybody? Patty, are you here tomorrow? Tonight we'll do a little meditation. We could do some pranayama for nighttime. Patty Loman. What kind of popsicle? What flavor? I'm an orange. Given the choice, orange, cherry, grape, in that order. But it's usually orange or cherry. If it's a real popsicle, like, the real fruit kind, cherry, watermelon. Watermelon sounds really good right now. Rolling. And you can do them one at a time. Da-dun, da-dun, da-dun. Orange is best, right? I know. Grape, orange, strawberry. Number one's grape. I was a grape as a kid. I loved grape, but I always loved orange. Like orange spree. Oh, I love orange sprees. Okay. She's going to talk cooking, but we don't know. If you're going to cook, great. If not, I could. I could make a gluten-free cream glass tomorrow. I'll do that. And then you can show me the knifing. We can get Kool-Aid popsicle. Hey, Lauren. Oh, yeah. Lauren's moving, you guys. Lauren's moving. She's leaving the Bay Area. But, okay. Have I announced the save the date? I'm announcing it every show. Jell-O popsicle. I've never heard of such a thing. Jell-O popsicle? Right now eating French toast with strawberries. Yum. Your birthday week. That's right. Patty Loman. Birthday week. You're going to, I know, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait to see you. So, May 24th, Lauren, any chance you could be in Manhattan? What? Manhattan? What's in Manhattan on May 24th? Well, the guitarist that I work with, Rolf Sturm, and I are playing at a really cool place in Manhattan. No one seems to have guessed yet where we're playing. Gary Lambert, no. Well, he guessed because I gave him a really big hint because it's somewhere that he and I have been a couple of times before together. But for those of you, May 24th in Manhattan, we will be performing, and I need you there. Let's do an 11. That's Mary. Oh, Mary, did you know that your baby boy? I thought about doing a bossa nova to Mary, did you know? I think it'd be really nice. What if I did that? What if I took, I just had a great idea. Jenna Hatton for a day. Morocco's, are we going to see you in Manhattan in May? I mean, that's a given right there. Morocco's in Manhattan in May. And can you take a popsicle mold and mix Jell-O stuff and freeze? Weird Jell-O feel. Whoa. You don't have to put anything, I mean, Jell-O freezes. It's kind of, whoa. So no alcohol involved because alcohol doesn't, kind of freezes, right? Jenna Hatton for a day, May 24th. Come on, kids. You know you want to go. So you guys, it's Patty Loman's birthday. Is it tomorrow? I'm so bad, Patty. I suck. I'm so sorry. I have to look. When is her birthday? I know it's not today. Watch it be today. It's not today. I know it's not today. Patty's info. January 12th. Okay, I knew. Okay. January 12th is Wednesday. It's Patty Loman Day. Here on 11/11. What are you doing for your birthday, Patty? Yes, please post. I have seen that, period. Can you please post, period? You know, that photo that I posted today of the school that my mother grew up, May 24th. What does that mean? Ooh, the girls are taking you to breakfast. Patty Loman Day, January 12th. In case you didn't know. I'm usually in New York right now for a conference. The Jazz Conference. First it's Jen, then Jazz Conference, then APAP Winter Music Festival, then that other international one that we go to. Gone Girl. I think 2 of them are happening. Do 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 do, ba da 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 da, ah do da 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 do 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 do. I have an idea. I gotta call Cookie today. Anyway, okay, kids, how's your Ujjayi breath? Should we do a couple? Let's do 4 more right here. Darth Vader, constrict your throat like you're snoring. Breathing into your diaphragm, into your belly, into your torso, into your thighs, and breathe into your pelvis. What? And then we can practice breathing into our lungs, into our back. I never got that concept for the longest time. And then the best way to learn how to breathe into your back is to get on all 4s, and then the gravity pulls, but then you can feel it into your back, or put a belt on. Two more. And one more. Deep, deep, deep into your belly. Biggest breath of your day. Whoa, big belly. Anybody have a letter? Yeah, Patty Loman Day on Wednesday. We'll party tomorrow. Yeah. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Thank you, Julie. We'll miss you. See. Oh, I'll see you in a while. And I hope you show some style when you're walking on the ice today. Make sure you don't. Or make sure you smile if you slip and say, hey, hey. A Julie Luce and a William D. Patty Loman and Mama G. I see you, yes, you see me. And Rich Kachai Cashew, I love you. I gotta say, Lauren Green White is such a stylish lady. Oh my goodness, she's straight and cool. She is never shady. And I know that Linda Siriano poop out in the end. Oh, I don't know what you're saying, but girl, you got a lot going on. And so just breathe in and breathe out. And AJ, enjoy that chicken broth. Ooh, that chicken broth. And anybody else who's here, I'm grateful that you're here today. And if you like what you hear right here, Say it in a like, in a heart, in a care button, a laughing button, a wow button, a crying button. But please, 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 don't be angry. I have a beautiful day. Nicholas, if you're here, say hey to Foxy for me. April, Bruce, oh, yes, you choose to have the French toast and strawberries. I'm gonna go have some black ones now. Those blackberries show some style. Yes, that's true. I can see all of you. So there's your C, and there's your Q. Yes, Queen. Have queenful thoughts that are comforting. Have quiet words that are conditioning to a place that makes you happy and from your heart. Have a queen like casual and cool heart with a warmness in it too. And all of you, I love you. I like this song, I like this groove. I'm gonna go sing it to Ralph and keep breathing, yes. Keep breathing, yes, into your belly too. See you later. Love heart.